What is up today, y'all? Welcome back again for the third game of the night. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but we are back to go. It's that Woo Brandon Caston alongside Curry. We have Pigs Might Fly, and then we also have ROK against each other. So if you could introduce the blue side for me, Curry.
So for the blue side, we got Pigs Might Fly, Top Knight Slushy playing a Rumble in the top lane, a Water Bear playing the Big Bear himself in the jungle, Saigo Getsuga playing Gangplank in the mid lane, Robot Droid playing Sivir in the bot lane with her support, Dulos playing Bard.
Yep, and on the side of ROK, we got Renji going Scion in the top lane. We got I Loves Rachel going J4 in the jungle. We got Hastega going mid with Tristana. We got Just Do It with going Jinx in the bot lane. And we got Randy Newman coming in as support with Alistar in the bot lane. So it should be a good game. Looking at both the team sides right now, I mean, both of them are just doing the normal like 5 man out to make sure nobody invades or figure anything out to kind of go that route. But looking at the team comps from the side of Pig, we got with the Gangplank going mid, you're able to control a lot of things that move around. It might be the might have picked that into the Tristana just so that they could both keep the sustain and it going down. We got Renji busting it down for us in the in the tri bush in the top side, but with that global ult from mid, it's going to help out a lot, especially with Bard Sivir bot lane. It's going to be, they're going to try and land the stuns, and once they do, like, you're not going to be able to escape Sivir. Sivir's going to be able to catch up, Sivir's going to be able to go, like, and just speed up once they hit 6 and how that goes. And also with Sivir right now, with a lot of the changes that are happening, the items complement her builds a lot, very well. Water Bear is also just going to be annoying jumping around, being that volley bear. With we also got Rumble in the top lane, which is actually a very different pick, but also a very oppressive pick to a lot of their top laners because they're not used to that a lot of AP damage up there. And
Now we got J4 coming in for a super duper early gank. The flash coming out from Alice Rachel, but I don't know if that is what. I don't know if the Tau shot is what he wanted to take, and he actually lived with like pretty much 1 HP.
I'm very surprised I Loves Rachel was able to make it out of there. I thought it was done, but I love the flash. The flash on top of it was able to land the knockup. And actually, fun fact: whenever you play Pizza Delivery Sivir, whenever you change your chroma, your pizza also changes. So they're rocking a little bit of greens on the pizza this time around down there. So that's a fun little fact for you. But Tristana mid is also just very oppressive in general, especially if you don't have a lot of ranged attacks that the Gangplank has, or that Gangplank doesn't have. It is a little bit harder.
And now we got Water Bear coming in, stuns onto Hastega as he drops the electricity thingy. His shield is gonna be enough for him to take those turret shots and allow him to secure first blood. Don't know if the Hastega's little bomb thingy, but Renji is taking a ton of beating from tonight's Lucy, and a flash will be enough to secure a kill.
Yep, and the side of Pig, there's a lot of flashes being going out, but they all work out because they said Top Knight Slushy, like, able to just have that the damage right now. Like just that AP damage early, you're able to move around too, and Saigo's in trouble.
Yeah, Lilo's Rachel coming in as he sets up tent in the mid lane. Saigo is gonna drop an emote just to show his discontent with I Love's Rachel just camping his lane. And now we have Volibear. We got the big bear meeting. Oh, chooses. I guess he chooses not to fight. Oh, but wait, this is actually pretty interesting. His bot lane has now come up, and I Love's Rachel. He is looking to be in a sticky situation. Flash from Dulos is not good as nobody's there to stun, and I believe that the combo, the EQ combo from Jarvan is enough to get him out safely.
Yep, and what a nice little try and pick that up. They're able to pick up Scuttle on that though, and it looks like that Water Bear is actually picking the other Scuttle, so it'd be a double Scuttle for them early on to have this vision that'll help them out a bunch from rotations and trying to see where people are coming out of if they run over it. But I mean, Renji's just gotta be careful right now as you see Water Bear coming up.
Waterman coming up, and now he's in his full on all fours. So the stun will not have enough time to pull through as Renji does flash out of there, but that is flash down. So if Waterbear decides to come back up, should be pretty free kill.
Yep, and with a lot of how it's just going, everyone's just chilling this game right now. And if we can talk to the side of ROK over here to talk about their team comp, how it kind of comes out. I mean, with J4, you want to get in the lanes, you want to be there as much. I mean, we see the huge early presence, and oh, here comes I Love Rachel actually coming through the bottom bush. Don't know if they know that he's there though.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a gamble for Alice Ritual, as if they do choose not to push out into lane, that would be a ton of time and gold loss for Alice Ritual. But it seems like this play might actually pull through, as we now have Randy Newman kind of walking in there. He's going to go on to duel those under turret. That's not exactly what you want to happen. Alice Rachel, will that be enough? And the tower shot will allow Duel to secure himself a kill onto J4.
I don't
That is.
know what that was. I'm gonna be honest because that like that it. I thought Isla's Rachel was gonna go in first and kind of go with that because he's able to reach that wall, and then Randy Newman came in, but it didn't look like he was trying to really do anything. So then it was like a late response, and then they're like, I guess I'll follow up, and followed up and died. So like. I don't know, just not very strong from the side of ROK right here on that play right there.
Yeah, we'll just leave it to communication issues, because I think Randy Newman. I don't know if he actually wanted to go after Tower there, because that was a little bit. There were some monkey noises for sure coming out of him when he did that.
And drag is up right now, so that I don't think there will be an early drag from either side. But it has have bot lane pushing out, so it could be a route that they take sooner or later. Right now, but there's also vision down there. So from the side of ROK, they would definitely know what is going on and what is happening. And Top 9 says she's just melting literally Renji with this flamethrower. Just melting him, just sitting there. And like he can knock up what he wants, but Rumble's just gonna keep putting out his freaking fire, literally.
Mana, and the only thing that's really stopping him is his ultimate, and that is his ultimate is going to be dropped down. I don't know if he'll be able to secure a kill, because the CC does come through. Oh my God, Renji's so low on health. The Gameplink ultimate almost comes through and trades the kill, but unfortunately, it will not be enough.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, you have the support from Gangplank pretty much. Once he hits six, he's there. Like he's able to support a lot of people on that route. But really, I'm excited to see his bot lane progress a little bit more. I mean, there's some cheeky things going on earlier, but like with the Jenks Alistar bot lane right now, very oppressive though. Once you're able to jump on him, the hard part right now is having the Sivir. Alistar is actually a great counter for it because Sivir will put up a spell shield. It's just kind of seeing like, will Sivir eat the charge or will Sivir eat the knockup? That's really what it goes down to on it. So the strong pick into it. The hard part is that Bard is also very oppressive just because having range, you're able to throw things out, slow it down, and also with Alistar charging at you, he doesn't have a jump or anything, so he can definitely be like kited out with Sivir and Bard.
Water Bear's taking the initiative in the jungle as he secures Dragon by himself, and now we have Renji and Slushi fighting each other. I don't know if that's what you want, Renji, because Rumble does a ton of damage. Hastega does come up towards this side, and the ultimate almost sends Renji to the fountain too. But Hastega, I guess that's a calculated play coming from him, as that will be a kill secured for himself.
And that's unfortunate. Top Knight says he just got his ult back right now. But that is what he wants because Estega was coming up for that kill right there. And now Estega making his way back to the mid lane. But Ba will kind of just be chilling back and forth, picking up CS until one of them decides to fully kind of go in, which will probably be the side of ROK just due to, I mean, having the Alistar. Bard just wants to kind of chill and do his thing. So Bard also very tricky champ once you have him on there. And I Love's Rachel able to make it out.
Yeah, last pan will be good. Randy Newman going in, but he is only level 5, and I don't know how this play is going to go out, as he's a little bit deep. Takes quite a beating before he gets out of there, but also Just Do It is also trying to do his best to put back the damage that it's getting outputted onto his support.
It was a strong engage. Just Do It just doesn't have a lot of just damage right now or a lot of range for him to kind of like once he went in. It took a little bit while for Just Do It to kind of follow up a bit, but it was a great engage on top of both of them. Water Bear coming in though.
Yeah, just do it. Flashing away from the ultimate, but that would not be enough as Water Bear just flashes right back onto her. Randy Newman doing his best to stay alive, but he is only level 5 and he does not have the his ultimate to be able to stay alive a little bit longer. J4 coming in. Hopefully he'll be able to clean this up, but he is quite slow right now. Heads level 6 and just presses that R button straight onto Water Bear, and that's going to be
Great
execute.
movement from I
Great
Loves
move.
Rachel.
And also Hastega, he has decided to come bot lane, and he'll be getting the kill onto Duelos, while top side, Tonight Slushy fighting in Renji once more.
I mean, that's the hard part when you're diving. Like when you dive there, it's tough to either want to go in or be against it because volley can shut down your tower.
Oh, here we go. Now we got the top laners duking it out in a 1v1. Renji doing a good job cutting him out. And now here we go. Flash from tonight, from Top Knight Shade will allow him to dodge the CC, but now his overdrive is kicking in. Renji flashing in as and hopefully being able to do some damage here. Randy Newman is coming towards his top side, and Renji will be the one who secures that 1v1 fight.
Yeah, I mean, Top Knight Slushy had it, and then he just started like let Renji just run away. So I mean that's tough. I mean, I know it's hard to watch out. You don't want him on top of you, but I think he could have had the damage there before Newman could have came in and changed it up. But I mean, it worked out for the side of Renji. Now Renji's on tower. Newman's clearing vision. They just have Water Bear who has to sit there and kind of push the tower out from that point of view. But it's a very calm game this time, guys. Around 5-5. We got 17.6 on the gold compared to 16.6 on the side of ROK. We have one drag up on that side. That could also be one of the reasons for it was that drag has some more gold on that side. Everyone's clearing vision. I'm a huge fan of everyone focusing on vision because you join into a lot of games and you see a lot of people not even touch it. But that's the good part about these teams coming every week. Them building teamwork, them building coordination, able to actually do the things that they want to win instead of them just jumping into another game like a random solo queue.
And now, so both of the supports have been doing a good job roaming around this game. I'm surprised. Oh, here we go. Aloes Richard going into Psycho. Getsuga flashes out of there with his flash as a safety precaution. Just saw Hestega jumping in too.
Top 9 Slushy down a level against Renji right now. So even though he does do damage, he does need to watch out for Renji getting tanked up right now because he does have a Legion. So that is good magic resist and armor with a Bomby Cinder able to jump on him.
Now, Randy Newman, he's going to be jumping in. The Sparta Ultimate will put. I'll just do it out of commission for a tiny bit. And Randy Newman flashing out of there, trying to stay alive. His ultimate will not be enough to save him. But just do it. Very nice auto attack. Follows the Sivir all the way back through her flash, and that will be a trade in the bot lane.
Yep, and right now, I mean that's great initiation. Just got caught up behind minions on that one, and oh, here comes the engage from Renji.
Yeah, Renji going under tower, hoping to get himself this kill, but top nice Slushy will be a little bit tankier than Renji suspected, and that will be a kill secured for Top Knight Slushy.
Yeah, and just under tower, it's tough. Like you're just taking it. Like he finished his Sunfire. Like he's there. He has it. He even could have sustained a little bit longer, but I understand when you get like you're like, oh, he's so low. I could get the kill. Tough break on that one, but drag is up, and it looks like everyone is kind of down here from the side of ROK, except for one.
And Dulos and Water Bear, they're going to go right into Jinx the Chain Chompers. Randy Newman doing his best in front line, but he once again is low on HP. Robot Droid going a little bit too deep. And we have Renji from the backside here doing a nice flank. Ilos Rachel going straight onto Duelos, and that is a kill. Azteca has now on a killing spree, and let's see if he can get himself another kill as he drops the bomb onto Psycho Getsuga, but unfortunately he will not be in range to auto attack and explode the bomb.
Can someone tell me why J4 does not have a basketball skin? Can someone explain that to me? I mean, cause homie's just dunking left and right on everyone right now, able to like lock them in with his ult. I mean, like I can see the skin being made like it's easy. Like the would literally just be him with the ball, and when he lands and makes the crater, it's like a hoop. Like come on, right? Like, I'm telling you that this is what J4 needs. He needs this skin. I promise. I don't even play him, but I would love to see it.
I
And
mean,
oh yeah, go for it.
Sona always needs more skins, bro. Like that champion, you just need to either show off some of her personality, if you know what I mean,
Yeah,
or
I
something
mean
else?
Lux also. I mean, as we know, the big favorite here, Lux, literally just got his skin right now, also a Space Groove. So I mean, they I guess they make their money where they make their money. They don't want to implement a lot of skins that aren't going to be used or bought or picked up. But I mean, I think it's a great idea. I think it's a solid pickup.
All right, but we do have the side of Pix My Fly already onto the Scuttle. Oh, no, not Scuttle. The Rift Herald.
And Randy Newman clearing out the wave. We got Dulos and Robot Droid both putting pressure on this mid lane, but it looks like the side of ROK knows that, and they've showed up to maybe engage and make something happen here.
Randy Newman sees this opportunity and goes in. Isla's Rachel also sees this opportunity to go in, and that is just huge damage. Big ult from Bard, but that would not be enough to save his team as he has to flash out of there. As Tega gets ulted by the top 9 Slushi, who is coming in from the top side. Renji also from his ultimate counteracts, and now we got a big clown fiesta going on. Water Bear very low on HP, trying to do his best to juke out Isla's Rachel, but that Isla's Rachel will connect with his little lance, and that's a kill secured for himself.
I worked out. Choo choo train all aboard. Here comes Renji in for the save to make that not very dastardly for them and to work out because now they're up 2 kills on that. And we're able to pick up some kills, or we're able to pick up the 2 kills. But without Renji coming in and being the big choo choo master, then I don't think that would have worked out as well. But J4 is actually opting in for Sunfire. So J4 is going big tank, big front line. I'm going to jump on you and you're stuck with me for a while.
J4, if he gets more items, that's going to be. I mean, old J4 used to be just like a one-shot type of champion, but what do you think new J4 is now, like these days?
I mean, I'm just super surprised because I mean, one, you don't see a lot of J4 being played in general, but with this time around, I mean, going to Sunfire, like I've never even seen like a lot of people opt in to go tank because it's usually bruiser. Like before, it's lethality right now, just because you want to get a dunk, you get a kill, and then you move on, and that's how that goes. But this build is super like just tank. Maybe he switches it to more of a bruiser, but that's like old J4, and J4 first was going around with the other like other things where you get the old Sunfire and everything else. But Randy Newman in trouble right now.
In trouble indeed as he gets stunned down by Bard and Robot Droid has slain a Randy Newman. That's another kill. 4-2-2 for Randy Newman. Oh no, for Robot Droid. Now we got Alice Rachel going in back onto Duelos. Don't know if that's a person that you want to go on to, but Hestega is on the spot side and he's looking to do some damage. Unfortunately, he will not be able to do any damage before his carry goes down. And the ultimate from Hestega pushes Robot Droid back a tiny bit, but it will not be enough as Gangplank will be there, charging straight towards him to not top Knight Slushi, flashing away from Renji's Q ability in order to get out of there alive as the Rift Herald has now been dropped mid lane.
Yep, and now they're pushing in here. They're going to take it down with a charge, and it actually does take a hit. They might be able to get a second charge in, but with also Randy Newman and Just Do It popping up, they might be able to kill it before the charge goes. And they do. They secured the kill on the charge before it hits the next tier tower. So, I mean, not too bad for the side of ROK. Oh, and here comes Randy Newman.
Oh, big on a water bear. He's gonna get stunned down as Saigo comes in from the backside. The barrel is going in, doing some damage as the Saigo gets the kill onto Randy Newman. Water bear jumps in a little bit too greedy, but the big Bard stun will allow Saigo and Duelos himself to get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, Water Bear kind of just jumped in. It's a total win for the side of ROK because Randy Newman jumped in. Yeah, Reddy just getting volley to die there, 200 IQ. That's all it is. I mean, I was just trying to say that with the engage and with the team following up, it's a huge win because, I mean, they take down a jungler compared to a support. So, I mean, yeah, they got to kill. They're up 1, but it's not what you want. And here comes Renji.
Yeah, Renji and Histega blasting a Duelos' HP bar to 0, and now Inferno Dragon is very low on HP. Gameplay is going to try to do something here, but actually it seems like he'll be too far away for his barrels to explode. And Renji going straight onto top Knight Slushi, drifting and driving as Randy Newman comes on to help as Histega jumps in once again, but the ultimate has gone down, and now we have a Robot Droid going right back onto Alo's Rachel. Histega for a double kill, and now Renji doing his best to try to peel off the players, and he's going to be actually walking in there. Just do it as lane Water Bear, and now Renji is on a rampage, securing the kill onto Sivir. Psycho's going to do his best to try and stay alive, and a flash is what he needs in order to stay alive.
Yeah, and that's what you want. I mean, for the side of Pig, I mean, they're up there, or the side of ROK, because three down compared to two, especially with the 80, the top, and the jungle going down. That's what you want. You have now bounties on Renji and on Just Do It, building up their leads kind of right now. And Renji's just huge, right? Like, he's just such a tank. I mean, he's doing what he does, but he's able to catch people out, and with his re-engage on the big choo-choo train, was able to pick up Top Knight Slushy on that. So, double Kraken Slayer coming out from the side of Astega and Just Do It. That just seems annoying. From a Jinx and a Tristana, both going Kraken Slayer. If you're Water Bear, if you're anyone going tank another team, you've been reduced down to just CC one time and then you're done.
They don't have AP damage though, so pigs might fly. Only really needs to build armor to counteract them. But once again, I'm pretty sure Kraken does true damage, right?
Yes, off of it, off the third hit.
Yeah.
So that's the tough part. That's what I'm saying. Like it's, I mean, that's why it's Kraken Slayers. It's like killing the whole Kraken. Like that. That's why the name is that way, because there's just a behemoth that gets hit with it.
The Behemoth and the spot lane is going to get taken down. Top Knight Slushy drops his ultimate. He's now in a what is it? Overdrive, I believe. Yeah, does a ton of damage to Alex Rachel before he falls.
Yeah, and that's the good part, as he said, with the AP. Once Top Knight Slushy gets a little bit more onto him, has Night Harvester, but needs a little bit more damage onto him to then take out these the other team. But here comes the train.
The Pain Train, unfortunately, is going to miss. Hastega very low on HP. As Psycho will kill the Tristana. Just Do It. Trades the kill, and now he's going to do his job as the AD carry, dishing out so much damage. And Aloe's Rachel hopping right back into the fight. Robot Droid will be the second one to die, and it's a triple kill for Just Do It. Saigo gets Suga trying to get out of there alive, and it looks like the tower will be safe for him.
And it looks like ROK has definitely put up their time to like come together as a team on this one, because with the Reign of Kings like taking off this Baron early too, they're able to get the kills. Gangplank's ult's down. Saigo has to see if he's gonna try and do something.
Ooh, that is a huge ultimate, though. Psycho, yeah, he's going to get caught out here. That is not what you want to happen as one of the few players close to Baron Pit. But that is enough to get Pigs My Fly. Oh, no. That is enough to get ROK off the Baron, so I believe it is worth in the end.
Yep, and they were able to back them off, and now the side of Reign of Kings is going back. They're all farming up, doing their thing, getting back to lanes, and kind of doing the normal gist after a big fight right here. So now, what I see from the side of Pig is them just putting this vision out to get on the board, because of both sides really don't know where anybody is. They're looking at the main lanes. All they know is that Sivir's up top. Like, both sides have to start putting out some vision onto the board to start seeing where they're at, so they can make these plays and make the counteractive decision, because Sivir's at 2 items, but also Jinx is at 2 items. So whoever kind of hits this next third item power spike will bring great advantages to the next team fight. And with Just Do It, all you needed was a kill to kind of get things going. So now that you got that kill, and now that you're sitting on this big bounty, it's going to be tough to kind of shut down because of such a huge front line.
And now we have, oh my god, the whole team of ROK just running down into this bot lane. Randy Newman knocking up Duelos. Ranger trying to do his best to chain up the CC. And I love Rachel, Hastega. They're just kind of surrounding the spot side right now.
Yeah, and they want the kills. That's why they're roaming as five. It's been working out for them, and that's what they need. They know that they have such a big front line with two carries just kind of bursting down Kraken Slayer, trying to get whoever shows up. Because you have the knockup from Renji, you got the knockup from Randy Newman, you got even the knockup from freaking J4. CC Delight. Here comes Water Bear.
And Water Bear walks right into the bush where that he does not want to be. Renji already going right into the fight. And now we got Water Bear hopping right back onto Renji. Now Rumble ultimate drop. That is a ton of damage getting dropped onto Randy Newman. But oh my god, the cleanup crew from Just Do It and Hastega. That's just tons of damage. And that's a quadra kill. Is that a pentakill actually? Oh no,
No,
that is an ace, unfortunately.
aced in, but I mean, great play. I mean, they were all there 1 second, and Estega just deletes them with the E altogether for that triple kill right there. What an insane pickup with the Kraja. Does not get the Penta, sadly, but great execution from the side of Reigning Kings, and that's why they're playing like kings right now with just the execution and them diving in, because playing this front to back is really hard to get behind them when they're the ones that engage and you have to deal with the two tanks. And then just in the back line, while your tank's engaging them, is just getting shredded from Jinx and from Tristana.
That team fight for sure went into the hands of ROK as because they just simply couldn't focus on his take and just do it. Both those players just absolutely obliterated everybody's HP bars.
Well, and right now they're up three, and who is this guy who doesn't know how to put objective timers on, dude? I don't know who this guy is that's broadcasting this, but with the objective timer back up in the next in 4 minutes, no matter what, there will be a fight due to just soul point, because if you just give up soul point, it's going to be a very massive hill. You're going to start playing Miley Cyrus the climb real quick if they're able to pick up the soul point, but it's not too big of a lead. They're only up about 900 gold. It does look very treacherous with these huge, big, beefy boys in the front. But if they can just get some coordination and some combo with Saigo Getsuga's ult that comes down on top of them, because he's going a lethality build, I think it'll help him out a bit.
And now both teams are just kind of farming and getting some vision for the first time in the game, I believe. Wards
Yeah,
have not been dropped for ROK.
both teams dropping their first words. Oh, here comes I Loves Rachel.
Richard going in right onto Setsuga as he flashes water. They're ulting the opposite way, but it might actually work out as the huge ult from Rumble just obliterates the HP bars for the tanks. Hastega and Just Do It trying to do their best, but Hastega, oh, that is not what you want to see. Waterbear stuns down the enemy 80 carries, and now that is a shutdown. That is plenty of kills for Pigs My Fly. And let's see, will this be a reverse ace? Renji's the last remaining player. He is doing quite a bit of damage to Waterbear, but once again, Renji is a tank and not a damage dealer, and that is an ace for Pigs My Fly.
Yeah, and that's what they want, to switch it back, because now it's 23-26. We got ourselves a game. I mean, it's back on the kill wise. They've been up on gold right now, but now they're going for Baron. So this 2K gold lead will actually extend to 3K if they're able to pick this up, because pretty long timers, but we still have the Jinx rocket that could come in and execute. So we'll kind of see how it goes, because it is taking a while to take this down.
Yeah, multiple players are low for Pigs My Fly, so this might not be the best situation to find yourself in. Randy Newman finds two of those. Will this be a kill? And that is a kill.
Oh
And it looks
man, they just
like
needed vision to throw the rocket. I wanted to see it. I love watching Jinx Rock execute Baron and drag, because you can let it fly through and everything's fine because it won't pick up the drag or the Baron. But the second that it hits someone, it adds an execute with however many people are there. So instantly there goes the drag. Instantly there goes the Baron. So I love seeing it just because the animation's cool and the interaction. But I know Pigs Might Fly just did not want to see that. So
now we're finally transitioning somewhat into the late game. Items are being built.
yeah, because right now, with how it's kind of going around, is I thought it was a lot more in the hands of what's it called, of pigs for a sec, but now ROK I think has what it takes to kind of to win. Both sides have great opportunities to win in this fight, because they both are just scaling. Both sides. The only downfall of ROK is, as you said, the AP, because Top Knight Slushy did play a huge role in that disengage in that last fight by dropping his ult right in the middle of him, because it started just chunking the tanks down. So as you see, the only one who has any type of magic resist is actually just Renji, who has Merc Treads and a cloak.
Yeah, Top My Sushi for sure will be the damage dealer of his team, as like you said, nobody's really building MR right now, which is probably a big mistake, because Rumble himself as a champion is just kind of nasty at doing damage over time.
Yeah, and once you're sitting in that fire, you're gonna burn. Like that's how they're trying to escape it, and disengage worked out so well. because they jumped on to Saigo Gitsuga and he had to flash out because I Love's Rachel is holding on to his ult most of the time to try and get onto the carries as he should, and with that, everyone's kind of been watching and they know that they're the target to kind of get jumped on. So I know a lot of the teams of pigs are holding on to their flashes. Oh, here comes Randy Newman.
And Bulos gets caught out here. It flashes, and unfortunately, the auto attack will follow him right through his own tunnel. And there'll be one player already down before this dragon fight even starts.
But Jinx Rocket is down from the side of Just Do It.
But here we go. Darren, I mean, dragon fight has started now.
This is
It's
Soul
not.
for the side of Reign of Kings. So Pig's got to jump in there and maybe make some happen.
Oh, okay, here we go. Red team has slain the dragon, so now this is soul point. Any damage that the AD carries will do is going to be absolutely massive. And Water Bear, he has used his ultimate. He's going to be running towards them, but this is not the play that you want to do. He is by himself, and by himself is how he will die too. Tonight's Slushy in the pit. Alongside I Love's Rachel, Saigo trying to do his best up top side as they get Ignite down, and he will be dropped and killed. Top by Slushy flashes out of there in order to stay alive. Robot Droid also trying to do his best to run away, but Renji will be doing a lot of damage and just do it. Oh my god, that's such a close fight.
Yeah, and Top Nine's actually able to make it out because I was just like, why are they extending this fight? Why is it still going? But they're able to pick up 3-3 on the sides even after the initial of how that thing Fiesta went. So now but with them having Soul, these next fights are gonna hurt a lot more. And I think they decided to engage on it again because they knew that they had the numbers. Even though they might not have the buff at the time, they had the numbers. So how it's gonna happen right now, I believe so. Because let's look at this. So you get +4% on your attack damage and your ability power off rip. So once you have the big soul right now, like that's a lot of damage coming out from your carries, as you said. So it's just gonna be it's just a little harder right now. I said he's gonna start playing Miley Cyrus The Climb and it was gonna make it impossible, but with the gold still on the side of Pigs Might Fly, it's okay. Like it's not too crazy.
Yeah, surprisingly, these both teams are still somewhat even in gold, even though one team has quite a bigger advantage of Dragon Soul. But the fight still could go their ways. Water Bear finds Randy Newman, and Randy Newman's going to flash away. But Hastega is topside. Chunks a little bit of an HP bar from Water Bear.
Because I
But
don't know
yeah,
if you've noticed, I don't think a lot of people have, but Psycho Kitsuga is just silently at 9-3, and he's got his Lord Dominic's, he's got his, I want to say corrupted bow for all the people that know what that is, but no, it is not that. But he's got his grievous wounds also as well, and so he's got his damage on him, and he's been putting it out slowly, but it's him sitting at 9-3 quietly.
yeah, that is true. Maybe that's why Elvis Rachel has been trying to go on to him so many times during these team fights, because actually Saigo might be actually doing a lot more damage than Robot Droid. But looks like actually he doesn't really do that much damage to Renji, surprisingly.
Yeah, so but I mean Renji's huge, and they got Frozen Heart now with Renji's build. So the side of Pigs Might Fly is going to hit a lot slower than what they were already kind of doing. And I thought maybe the side of Pigs Might Fly would actually build a Frozen Heart because they are going against a Jinx and a Tristana, and they want big fast damage like this.
And Saigo Gatsuna once again has to flash out of the pit to stay alive. And here we go. Let's see if a team fight will erupt. Water Bear going a little bit forward, testing the waters as the Water Bear. And looks like both teams will opt out of this fight. And Baron is up in about 7 seconds here, so we could see an actual fight happening.
Yeah, and this is where it's going. Like Vision has been the battle as well. Like they've just been going back for. Here comes the choo choo train.
Pain Train coming in hot. Unfortunately, it's not going to connect. But oh, huge bar ultimate puts out one of the carries, and now I believe Rumbo's going straight in. Renji trying to do his best on this backline here, but he does not have enough damage to do so. It looks like Rumbo's going to fall down, shut down from a Jinx, and now Renji, oh, Hastega hopping in, jumping around like a little bunny, and that will be the fight, I think. Renji going down for a top notch Lucy and Water Bear. Actually, Hastego is just going to go straight in here, right back onto Psycho Getsuna. The bomb will explode. And let's see, does he decide to go back onto Sivir too, or does he play it safe?
And I mean, that's as big as Hetsuka is. I would say they engage again, but they have Duelos here. Doesn't know.
Oh yeah, Duelos is here. Oh my God.
Does
It's,
not matter.
yes, it does not matter as Stega just blows up a Robot Droid's HP bar. That combined the soul point and the bomb and just scaling from so hard just from the leads that he has.
I
Just
mean,
sent
once
Robot
you
Droid right
get
back to the fountain.
3 items with Tristana, the game's usually done by now. But we're still at 34, so you see the huge damage that came out from Kraken Slayer right there as well. Because off that third auto with him jumping in on it, that was a huge chunk. And like, it's just a lot. Tristana is a lot, especially because Tristana can just keep jumping in and out of fights and away. So with just Do It and Histega also holding on to their flashes, they're able to be a little bit more maneuverable in the map because they have their escapes, obviously. So it's just tough. They're both sitting on huge bounties, but 12-6, 8-3, both have 3 items down. Four for they've just finished their fourth item actually. So there's 4 items for Histega, which is rapid fire, which boosts up his range a bit. So he doesn't even have to get as close now, which was one of the downfalls of Tristana, that he has to be a little bit closer. But now with that item, it helps out to counteract it. And there's hurricanes from the side of Jinx, so it's just really strong right now, I think.
And oh, here he comes, Pain Train, along with Olive's Rachel. The fight has erupted. Water Bear's doing his best, trying to stay onto Hestega, but Hestega jumps out of there alive. Robot Droid, yeah, will fall out instantly as Just Do It with one auto attack, sends him right back to the fountain. 4 players are now alive for Pigs Might Fly, and the dragon is up.
Yeah, and here
The
comes
big boy
Elder.
dragon.
Oh, Dulos might be in trouble here.
Flashes out, manages to stay alive, and Water Bear's testing the waters a little bit too much. He's going to be chunked down to less than half HP now.
Yeah, and right now, oh man, I mean, it's just tension rising right now. They're getting chunked down. The damage is coming in. Elder has been started.
And Water Bear decides to go in. Olive's Rachel with a huge knockup. Water Bear going in way too deep. And that will be one more player down for Pigs Might Fly. So Saigo is trying to do his best to do some damage, but Astega is just going to jump over the wall, and that's another kill. They're slowly whittling down. Pigs Might Fly, and Hastega jumping in once more onto Duelos. That is a double kill. Will this be a triple kill? Oh, Top Notch Sushi going back onto Hestega, but Randy Newman is there for the CC, and oh,
Oh my
Alice
gosh, their ankles. No way he makes it out. That is insane. I mean, even though they're charging down the fort, they have the Fuse Radar on everyone right now. Top Knight Slushy can say that he took their ankles, but they said not for long.
Oh my God. Everybody just does so much damage now with Elder Dragon. Oh, Robot Droid might be outplaying here. I love Rachel does a little mistake, jumps in.
Yeah, I mean,
Onto
Robot
super
tried able to pick
special.
up a kill right there, but they charge to the fort. They have everything, but it's a 4v5, and they know the cooldowns are down, so they're backing up. I guess they're just gonna regroup mid and then kind of keep pushing down because right now the game is in the hands of Reign of Kings. Because we're at 70k gold right now. We have 69 kills in this game at 37 minutes. Here comes Engage.
Here comes an engage. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh my God. Estega's just doing what just happened. What just happened? I don't have any
Oh
words for that.
my god. Now you're looking at Elder Buff just full on kill mode because it's just so hard against these two hyper carries with them making it to the late game and them hyper carrying with the fat front line. Like they don't have enough damage on the side of Pigs Might Fly to kind of keep up with this because they're just so tanky and oppressive. Like, what is that? Who saw the bomb? Like, what is going on? Like, it's Tristan is broken. I don't care what anyone says. Jinx is also broken once you get a kill. Like, that's just it's a lot. It's a lot. They executed very well on the side of Reign of Kings, and they move on to 5-2, while Pigs also drop down to 5-2. So now they're
Yeah.
tied up on their records.
Yeah, very nice game played out from both sides. I like the ideas coming out from both sides as pigs might fly, focus more on the AP deficit and just try to spam as much AP as they can into Rumble, hoping that he can do a lot of damage. While for the side of Reign of Kings, they just kind of set up two turrets, their hyper carries, and then just had three big tanky boys peel for them.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
think about it, it's just it's just like balloons tower defense at that point. You have big tanks walking in front of them, scaling up, while the damage just keeps going up. But thank y'all so much for showing up to Platcap Week 9. We're going to have more things coming out, quarterfinals popping up in other leagues, tournament playoffs, great time around. I'm excited to get it going because we're just going to have great blockbuster matches coming up. Live stream again, back to back to back things coming up in time. So just be ready for the notifications to come out. I'm that Woo Brandon,
And I'm Curry.
and we will see y'all later.